Right then. We should probably try and find a town or something. Does anyone have any idea where we are?
This is Gormott, a province of the Ardanian Empire. You must have seen the Gormott Titan before.
Yeah. Only from a distance, though.
We're somewhere around its belly.
So, this is Gormott, huh? Hang on a second. Nia, your ears. Are you Gormotti?
Well done, genius. Took you long enough.
Gormott is the land of my lady's birth.
Wow. Well, that's reassuring.
If we want to find a town, the first step is to get out of this forest. Keep heading up, and we'll hit the plain soon. The town's that way.
Brilliant. Let's get going.
Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and welcome all of you to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I'm probably never gonna say this the right way, so whatever. And I know last episode was a lot of explanation, but that's the problem that I have with this game. It throws a lot of explanation at you at the very beginning. But we now have Nia in our party, and that's something that I wanna do, because we now can switch out, what button was it? This one. And we can play as Nia, which is something I wanna do here. So let's go ahead and give her some abilities. He has the Butterfly Blade, which deals a lot of damage. It has one target. Has this reaction break if an enemy is if an enemy is broken or has break on it. You can topple it if you have someone in your party that can topple. We don't yet have someone with topple, but for later on that's good to know. Then we have Jaguar Slash, which also one target only, but it spawns a small HP potion and with a 10% chance a second one. Then we have the Healing Halo, which is the healing art. It has no special effects, but it heals all party members with about 210 HP, which is really handy. And then we have Javelin Loop, deals a lot of damage. Everything in front of us will be damaged by that, and increases damage dealt from the side by 50%. So for me, I'm gonna have Nia for the beginning as a healer, so I wanna have upgraded her Healing Halo so that she heals a bit more, and her Jaguar Slash as well upgraded so that we have a higher percentage that she drops a second HP potion. Then what we're gonna do next is her Affinity Charge. She has 595 points there. So we could do that. No, we can't. We have that, increased the HP restored when reviving a teammate, or increased ether, or increased dexterity. Dexterity, I think, if I'm not remembering it wrong, is your chance of hitting an enemy. So we could make it more potent for her to hit enemies, but I think I'm gonna go with increased ether at the very beginning for her. Makes more sense for me. So also, let's give you some equipment while we're at it. So at the moment I gave Nia the boost of her maximum HP and some dexterity boost. So that should be good enough. Then for Dramak, I'm just gonna quickly show him. Those are things we need to perform a driver combo. It's just enough for him to be present. We don't necessarily have to perform the combo with him. If we would perform the combo with, let's say, Rex and Pyra, he still would get the second combo out of that. And what do you need here? Acquire mechanical items from the collectible list. So that's also okay. Not gonna be happening so fast. This always takes some time. Ancient Wisdom is a difficult one to get at the very beginning, but useful. And also we can increase his things by just increasing his trust. Should be going well enough. So, but we're gonna move around as Nia, and the funny thing is, if Nia is walking behind you, she will walk just behind you, and Dramak will walk next to her. If you play as Nia, she will ride on Dramak, which is a cute little touch. And before we're gonna move up, let's go ahead and dig up the stuff right here. We need a few more of those things anyway. And was something over here? Yep, there's another treasure chest. Are you gonna attack me? No, you're not interested in me, which is good, which is fine. And we get some more money. And a Fang chip. Oh, good, we got a chip. So we actually can now Thank you. We actually can now insert a core chip into one of our 2 blades that we have. I'm not gonna do this just yet, we're gonna do this in a moment. First off, let's go on the other side, because there's a treasure chest over there as well. And let's get the collectible point, please. But one thing that I wanna address here, because I don't know if you noticed it, but last episode when we fought against the giant Brock, I don't know, we got near into our party and we didn't get the chance to switch around the order of our party members, and this is something they took out of the game. Great, give me a second. So perfect, dealt with all of them. But yeah, that's something they took out of the game. You can before a giant fight against a boss or mid-boss starts, no longer switch around the order of your party. So if you get someone into your party before a big fight, you can no longer make them your party leader or the person you play as in the fight, which is a shame, because that way you could play as some interesting characters in the last game. And in this game you can't, so whenever you have a big fight starting, make sure that you're playing as the character you want to play as, because you don't have the chance to just willy-nilly change that out. So, thanks for another tutorial, I'm gonna go over that, stop it. What we have here is another treasure trove, but this treasure trove is linked with a field skill. To open that up we need focus, which Pyro has, and lockpicking, which, as you can see, it didn't go down. None of the 2 blades we have currently in our party has. So if we want to up that treasure trove right there, we need to come back at one point with a blade that has lockpicking. So, not for a while. So let's move around. I'm more interested in the collectible points than in the enemies themselves, because those things will become... give me that. Will become important later on from quests and whatnot. So let's burn down another fallen tree, since we have Pyro. Burn it, I say! And here we are, we can move on now. So, lots of spiders, and they react to me. Of course they do. And there we go, easy enough, especially if you have a strong enough party here. Ooh, we got something else out of there. More collectible points. I'm not gonna stop at each and every collectible point in the future. I'm gonna do a lot of those collectible points off screen as well, because there is some items. It's basically like item grinding. It's basically you running around and trying to get items for some side quests and whatnot, or just to make the affinity of your blades go up. So I won't do this on screen all the time.
Oh, my goodness. What a wonderful view.
Spectacular indeed.
Yeah, this is great. Especially after slumming it on Gramps' back for so long.
It served you well enough.
Over there, that's Torrigoth, biggest city in Gormod. I'll accompany you as far as the city. After that, I'm afraid you're on your own.
Oh, on our own?
Of course. I would have thought even you'd know why I can't be seen with you.
Because you're supposed to be one of them.
I haven't known them very long. But you know, they're still my crew.
Your crew? Even after they tried to kill you?
That's as may be. But they're the closest thing I have to a family.
Nia?
Right, let's go.
And going we will. Change time menu now open. Finally! So that's an A really nifty menu. If you want to change around time, now we can do this. It took us a while. But with that we can now switch around what time we want to have it displayed out on the open. I don't necessarily want to change around the time, so let's just make it like 9 again. So we have it in the middle of the day and we can start running around this place. With more tutorials showing up, we will increase the trust with our blades over time with fights that we make and with combos and whatnot. There's a lot that plays into gaining trust with the blades, and especially also with quests that we complete. Again, that's why I'm gonna try to do as much of them off screen. So let's go ahead and fish ourselves some stuff up. Because it's interesting enough, we are out here and it still counts as fish in the water. And yes, we can swim. Just if you were curious, we can swim. Which is something, it feels like we are faster swimmers than we were in the first Xenoblade Chronicles. Which is good, because it felt kinda slow at times. So, I'm gonna try to get closer to this guy up here. Yeah, there you can see this emblem. This is a unique monster. If you remember unique monsters from the first Xenoblade Chronicles, then you pretty much know what is up with that guy there. We don't want to get too close to those, because they will attack us, and we don't necessarily have what it takes at the moment to deal with unique enemies. And yeah, many zoological enemies. Oh, you now told me about the unique enemies. Sorry, I choked your thunder there, game. Wow, we have some serious slowdown. Or had some. Well, whatever. I'm gonna try to get through this with as little fighting as possible. Oh, great. There we saw a little something, because Dromak has, as an ability, Botany. We had an item place right here, a collector's point, that is with plants, and if you have a blade in your party that has Botany as its ability, then we can potentially get more than just one loot drop out of the collector's points. So over there we have a side quest. I don't want to get close to that, because that's gonna trigger, I think, a little cutscene, so we're gonna dodge around that. So you can see there's a lot of strong enemies with level 18, level 12, and this big fella over there is, I think, level 80 or 90, around something like that. Can you slow down for a moment? I just quickly want to check that out. No, not your butt. Yeah, thank you. 81, and he's also unique, so you stay away from him if your life is precious to you. At least at this point. If you come back in... sorry, game, collector. If you're strong enough to deal with him, then please, don't mind that. If you're playing a new game plus, then try it. If you are, however, like I am, level 8 and 6, don't touch him. It's just gonna end bad. Hang on a moment, guys. Is it just me, or is the cloud sea level higher than it was before? I think you're right. Guess it must be what they call high tide. The cloud sea level changes because of the Gorman Titan walking through it, right? At times the cloud reaches scarcely up to the Titan's ankles, while at other times, like now, the clouds are around its belly. With the clouds at this high, I guess we won't be able to get back to the place where we made camp. Indeed, that area will be submerged beneath the clouds. But the Titan's always moving, so I'm sure the clouds will be lower again sooner or later. Quite right. I'd heard about stuff like this, but it's kind of amazing seeing it firsthand. You don't get phenomena like this in Argentum or in Letheria, that's for sure. Arrest really is a big place. Alright, that's enough gulping. Let's get going. Turgoth is so close now, I can smell it. Well, you should be able... Yes, we now have tides. We will go over that as soon as it's also relevant game. But there's tides now. It is also displayed over there in the corner where all of the time stuff is. As you can see, there's the dotted line, the clouds, the water, the cloud level is above that line, so we have high tide. If it's below the dotted line, we have low tide. Got it? Good. It's relevant for some things, but not right now. Moving on! Because Turgoth is right here. You were pretty much able to smell it, because it's right there.
So, this is Torgoth.
It hasn't changed a bit.
Yeah?
It's nothing. Okay then. I'll show you to an inn. Then I'm out of here. What the bloody hell is this? Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
A remarkable likeness, to say the least.
Oi, did you see something?
No. I fear they may have conflated our countenances, my lady. How very awful.
Fie! Who has the courage to heed the Empire's call? Your strong heart today will build a strong, more ordained tomorrow. Of course, you get more than a salary. Pension and benefits are included. Distinguish yourself, and you could even join the nobility. For the glory of the Ardanian Empire and His Majesty, Emperor Niall! Come now! Who wants to be the hero of tomorrow?
What's the deal over there?
Driver recruitment.
Driver recruitment?
Recently, they've been recruiting drivers from all over.
The pool of potentials is ever shrinking. They must have run out of candidates in the military.
What do you mean by potentials? I'm not sure I follow.
Just see for yourself.
Don't do it, bro. It's too dangerous.
What will we do if something happens to you? Or look after us?
Please.
I know it's dangerous, but if I can become a driver.
Out of the way, Pipsqueak.
Go!
All right. Come on, Blade Boyo. Show me what you got.
Yeah, he's done for.
Indeed.
Oh-ho! All bark and no bite! What a shame!
Oh, what just happened? All that blood.
Couldn't handle the core crystal's power.
That's what happens when someone unqualified touches a core crystal. Truly lamentable.
Wait, you need a qualification to be a driver?
Perhaps aptitude would be a better word.
Aptitude?
No! Is there nobody else here ready to test their strength for the glory of the Empire? Oh, how about you? What say you? Step forward, sir, with bold heart!
Don't worry. Your big bro's gonna be a driver. And then we'll be set for life.
Don't do it.
There's your aptitude.
I did it!
You did it. I don't believe it.
The core crystal turned into a weapon?
That is how blades are born, Rex.
What? But when I touched Pyra's...
She's a special case. Pyra's the Aegis, remember? So the usual rules don't apply. All that business with sharing her life force, it's not exactly normal.
Wait, what does the Aegis even mean? Jin and Malos, they called her that too.
Dunno. All I know is that it's some kind of legendary blade. Why don't you just ask her yourself? Let's go. No point sticking around for the enrollment ceremony and all that boring stuff.
So, welcome to Torrigoth. We're now here and now we can start shopping. Nice! I wonder right now, is that a thing already? No, it's not, it seems like. So I'm gonna go over that later on. But we now can go here to the blacksmith and I wanna talk with him because here at the blacksmith, which we couldn't do before because we didn't have a blade, we can buy ourselves some chips. And those chips are what we need to make our blade strong. As you can see, the tin chip here would just increase the auto attack of Dromag. With the fang chip, we would increase the auto attack, reduce the block rate and increase the critical rate. And the same with the wing chip. So in generally here it's good if we would go for the wing chip. The same goes for, whoops, wrong button, for Pyra. Especially since Pyra, we can see this as well up there with the roll. Dromag is a healer, so Dromag would be something you would go for that has a bit more defense and block rate as well, but you also can go full attack with every single one of your blades. With Pyra as an attacker, you will go for all the attack, you will go for the critical hit chance, because with an attacker you can get extremely high crit chance, and that's probably what you're gonna look for in this. But before we're gonna do that, let's take a look at what chips we got before, because we got the fang chip. So we could technically just go ahead and give that to someone. So let's give the fang chip to Dromag, and we have a second one, so we actually can go ahead and give it to Pyra as well and make our weapons stronger that way. As you can see, the Aegis won't switch its appearance, but Dromag's rings just switched around from the smooth design that you can see out there on this picture into the spiky things that we have now. But we deal more damage with them now, which is good. And now there's something else. I think it was over here with you. More tutorials. I'm not gonna skip over anything. But here is Kaza. So I wanna talk to you because he has something. Oh, you don't have it yet. Okay. So that's also a thing later on. I'm skipping a few steps ahead apparently, but I don't want to go any further down here at the moment because I want to stop this episode right here to be precise. So then let's take one more look at you and Lil's Ox Course. If we have any, then that's good. We cannot do that as well yet, so again something that I'm jumping a bit of the gun. So that means everything else here we can't really do much. So all in all, this means I'm gonna stop right here. I showed you something new. Next episode we're gonna see a lot more going on. But for that case, I'm gonna leave this right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, how about leaving a comment down below? I really would appreciate that. And hope to see all of you for the next part of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So bye!